Kieran Tierney has pulled out of the Scotland squad to face Costa Rica and Hungary after sitting out Celtic's 0-0 draw with Motherwell at Fir Park, with Rangers defender Russell Martin also forced to withdraw through injury. New boss Alex McLeish called up Parkhead centre-half Jack Hendry to his squad. Brendan Rodgers was forced to revert to a three-man defence featuring Dedryck Boyata, Christopher Ajer and Hendry after the Scotland left-back suffered a calf problem at the end of last week. Kieran Tierney has pulled out of the Scotland squad to face Costa Rica and Hungary. Left-back Tierney sat out Celtic's 0-0 draw with Motherwell at Fir Park on Sunday. Tierney, who suffered a calf problem at the end of last week, is replaced by Jack Hendry. The 20-year-old has withdrawn from the original 27-man squad for Friday's Hampden clash with Costa Rica, followed by a trip to Budapest 4 days later. Speaking after Celtic extended their lead at the top of the Premiership to 10 points with 8 matches left to play, including a game in hand, Rodgers said of Tierney, "He had a slight issue with his calf towards the end of last week. It wasn't quite right. He couldn't play and we'll see how he is for Ross County. He won't be going with Scotland." Single quote. Frustrated by the organisation of 10-man Motherwell after Cedric Kipper's 41st-minute dismissal. One of the few positives for Celtic in a nondescript Fir Park draw was the return of winger Patrick Roberts to first-team action, playing his first competitive game since limping from a 1-1 draw at the same venue with a hamstring injury in November. The on-loan Manchester City player said, "It's been the longest 4 months of my life and it was good to be back out there. It's been tough." Brendan Rodgers was forced to revert to a three-man defence for the Dower goal-less encounter. "It happened a couple of months ago and it has taken time to get fit again and now I have to regain the match sharpness I had before I got injured. I've missed the magnitude of some of the games. That's why I came here, and to miss those matches has been disappointing, but that's what happens when you get injured. I want to have a good end to the season and finish strong." Single quote. Roberts came close to winning all 3 points for the visitors when he smashed a dipping 20-yard strike off the top of the crossbar late in the game. "It was nearly in," he said. "I felt good in training the last few weeks and I knew I'd get on at some point. I was just to try to get a goal and we were trying our best but the bar got in the way." Single quote. One of the few positives for Celtic was the return of winger Patrick Roberts to first-team action. Denied another crack at a winner when Scott Sinclair went himself instead of squaring in the final minutes. The Roberts excused his teammate saying, "I think in his mind he thought he could score and if it was me, I'd have gone for goal as well." Single quote. Denying suspicions Celtic lacked motivation after last weekend's critical win over Rangers, Roberts said, "There is always work to be done. We'll take each game as it comes, no matter who we play, and try to win as many games as we can. That's all we can do. What the other teams do takes care of itself and we just have to try to take 3 points from every game we play. At the end of the day, you've just got to go out and do it for ourselves. The league will take care of itself as long as we do our jobs, and at the end of the season, we'll see how far ahead we are." Single quote.